Audio for the game and voice portions of this video were mistakenly put onto the same channel. I don't know how it happened, but it is what it is. This warning is mostly to tell you all that I'll be barely audible during louder parts of the game for this and any videos with this warning. I apologize in advance for any damage done to your eardrums. Hello again folks, and welcome to a new Let's Play. This is Grime. It is a Metroidvania style sort of a game, and I don't entirely know what the plot is. I played through the tutorial and through to the first boss. Full disclosure, I was recording this when I was doing that, then I realized how angry I was getting because of its parry system. We'll get into that in a little bit. But in general speaking, I was not having as much fun, despite the fact that it's not based directly on the parry system necessarily. That said, I did get myself a mod for this game, simply called Safe Parry. It increases the frames of which that I can successfully parry something. I think it might be a little too excessive, but honestly, with the difficulty that's going to ramp up through the rest of the game, I believe it's fine. I just don't want to have another situation where it's like 9 Souls, where I was having a goddamn good time, and parrying ruined my life. Anyways. But yeah, this is a Metroidvania style game. I don't fully know what's going on with the story. I have a very brief grasp of it, but I was enjoying some of it. So, the only thing that I can really do is start. That's my retesting series. Autosave feature. Yes. Ow. Now, sadly, this does use the analog stick to move around. But honestly, it works pretty well. Usually when it comes to Metroidvania style games, I prefer the D-pads. But again, I only really played through the tutorial. Good chunk of the first quote-unquote level. I hope to enjoy this a whole hell of a lot after that point, because it's a big game. Anyways, we have our health meter on the top left, our stamina, which is called focus, dash with B. We don't have any weapons, but we do have this ability. Yeah. It's kind of our parry ability, if you will. Jumping, attacking, dashing, all of that uses our focus, which is the name for our stamina in this. And we can press B to just backstep too. To absorb, press right bumper the moment the enemy attack lands, an appetizer for the coming feast. And yeah, it is kind of a parry system, but it's a parry system where you actually deal damage to and possibly just immediately kill an enemy. And the mod that I got pretty much just makes it easier for you to parry or absorb. Dash. Aye. Breath. Absorbing an enemy steals their breath. Press right trigger to convert a full breath meter into health. An instrument should be cared for. Mend the vessel with a sacrifice of prey. And it's a gradual healing. It's not a not an immediate heals, which I'm fine with. Adds a little bit of additional consideration of timing and whatnot. Sky, spur, breaker, agitator. And this is more or less our checkpoints. We can level up our stats here. I'm gonna put more into force, because force is our stamina bar, and we can't attack yet anyway, so. Surrogate. The imprinted levelum becomes your checkpoint and surrogate. Whenever you are shattered, you will reform at the last created surrogate. As you reform, so will most prey. Use their mass to develop your vessel. A shard of the womb you once inhabited, it can be used as such again. Path I can't go yet. We'll go there another time, I'm sure. I know. Well, since we got to the surrogate, though, let's go ahead and check out our shit. Our currency / level up stuff is called mass. So, we consume these unformed fingers, don't ask, and we get 100 mass. Weapons, I'm not entirely certain what this one is. This is armors and whatnot we'll be picking up. This is consumables. We have our bestiary. We will be getting stuff from baddies. You'll see. A weeping cavity. This is our map. Where we started. Or we've come so far. And then all of our, options of destroying ourselves and all that fun shit. It still messes me up a little bit that the button to interact with anything is left trigger. That said, it works. It's just funky is all. Get away, you uglies, you. Beautiful. Perfection. Ah, forgive me. For a moment I thought you were one of my misshapen and disgusting brethren. But no, you are not like them at all. Your proportions are sublime. Oh, flawless one, please let me serve. I can be of use to you, I promise. I will look for anything that can be of use to you. Yes, I will find you again with a gift worthy of your divine attention. That's Yawn. He's a friend, I guess, for lack of a better word. Oh. Drop something. Sweet. A nail. Which, by the way, unformed finger. Consumed to gain 100 mass. This body of mine feels wrong. It is dry, crumbling. Every moment a raspy chafe. Level 11 dust can be used to return to the most recently used surrogate. Yearning to be whole, level them are drawn to where most have coalesced. And nails. Yes, that is a whole ass finger with a nail. A sharp nail with a fingertip formed at the end can be thrown to mildly annoy foes. Under the broken sky and the unformed places, these are a common sight. Well, considering how many of the enemies that we face, at least in this first part, are literally just hands. It is slightly amusing to me that currently the only way we have to protect ourselves, for the moment, is just to blast them with our black hole of a head. And hey, look. This is a shortcut. Come back here, grab a thing, more level 'em dust. And again, yes, the safe parry is going to make this extensively easier, but I assure you, I just want to have some fun with these games at this point. Alright, I focus some more. There were other ones that were a little bit more egregious, like there's simple Grime, which made it so as damage percentages changed drastically. And I don't think that was not quite necessary. I'm just bad at parrying and timing, so that's all I really wanted. But I really wanted to experience this game. It kind of reminds me of, what's it called? Kingdom Death Monster. It's beautifully grotesque, if that makes any sort of sense. Flawless one! I may have found a gift worthy of you. The glorious Gavin used these stick things to... Carvin? Use these stick things to more easily crush the disgusting lessons into useful materials. Open for our inventory, equipped the selected item. One of many varied ways to crush prey. And then he just kind of meanders off. We got our Maul Axe. Pretty good. Basic weapon. No scaling that I can see on there. Can shift its fingers into a shape of an axe, dealing increased damage with increased staggering power to prey. A still hand uprooted from the ground and turned into a weapon by someone persistent. We finally have an attack. I still think it's kind of... Yeah, you can kind of see how ridiculous the, Ow. You can kind of see how ridiculous the, absorption is. But again, I'm enjoying my time here. Now, there are destructible walls. And of course, that attack is drastically powerful. Smash that. Yellow. Wrong. My head is all... Fix that for you. Finger blade. There's another weapon that we cannot use. Weapon power, fast. Weapon speed, fast. Each swing breaks a large finger off from the blade, launching it forward. Special attack causes multiple fingers to break off and launch a short distance behind the target. A mass of fingers collected and set alongside one another. Impractical, but not all creations are made as such. And you can see the stats there, the blue orb with a hand is dexterity. The purple head, I guess, is a resonance. We need 2 resonance to wield this weapon, but it scales off of both dexterity and resonance, which is neat. We're going to backtrack just a smidgen, though, because there is another thing. Yoink. Okay, you die too. How about that? There is something else at the start of the game that we could have missed. Yeah. Destructibles. They're a little bit easier to find in this game than a lot of others. Blood metal shard. There we are. Can be worked into weapons by the breathsmith of the world pillar. Unlike levelum, blood metal can be worked into objects, strengthening them. Sweet. Yeah, this does kind of suffer the same sort of thing a whole lot of games do when it comes to focus and whatnot. In particular, that being your stamina gets used even when outside of combat. Which I suppose it's a little bit hard to program that kind of shit sometimes. But man, do I wish it was more common in video games. That was another thing I was considering getting, something called unlimited dash. But the idea about that was that because you dash both inside and outside of combat, and that'd have been a little much. Like, I admit the parrying one is already really cheesy. But if I were to make it so as I can just always dash all the time, inside combat too, meh. Give me all your mass. Oh, of note, I don't think that these guys respawn. So if you might have been thinking, oh, just grind those guys until you get all the mass ever. It doesn't work like that. I am going to level up. Oh yeah, oh, I suppose we could go over these too. This increases health. More health points. Take more damage before you're destroyed. Force increases your focus or stamina. Strength scales with scaled weapons. Scales with strength weapons. Dexterity scales up dexterity weapons, and resonance increases damage for resonance with scaling weapons and traits. That second part's important because we get a lot of traits throughout the game. And speaking of, if we slay an amount of prey, usually dictated on here as we're going through it, then we get their abilities. So the Fray Alarm restores 25% of my total stamina on a successful absorb or repel. Now we can't get these yet because we need a special item in order to, well, increase it. I'm gonna go force. Stamina is one of those things that I just always seem to run out of at the worst times. See? We completed a hunt. So, when we get the ability to do this road again, can now walk by pressing L to walk slowly. Boulder heads. Facial features stretched and distorted upon a silent use's boulder. A formed body and an unformed head. They don't attack so much as stumble forward. The momentum of their head carries them downwards, making it so their fall is not easily interrupted. Fray Alarm. This is the big ones. Awareness spurs a want, and that want may often manifest as a reaching hand. Arms weakly flail at any approaching presence lethargically. These hardly pose a threat to anyone. And then the crawler. Tearing themselves from the ground which birthed them, they eternally fumble in the dark. Those sentient enough to comprehend their predicament spin cursing their existence. Crawlers come in different variations. Some carry lighter burdens, allowing them more mobility. And yes, we'll be finding a plethora of dudes. Wait, let's go down. No. A wide variety, if you will, of ones to absorb. Is that not a... Okay, not a destructible wall. A lot of the walls are obvious when it comes to their destrucity. Well. And there also are... Like, for example, this wall here. Like, you can just walk through a majority of the walls, but at a certain angle, you can see that there's a passageway. Or you can just see the differently colored white walls. Oh yeah, you. Stop that. Do I need to go back and kill all these dudes again? Not really, but I do like getting mass. Was this one? Oh no, this one was one I can jump into. Rude of you. Volatile eye. And debris fields. Thrown to explode upon contact, dealing moderate damage. Eyes are volatile, the mark of both unformed heresy and the child. No one shall confer with the creature possessing eyes. Its endless want will bring doom upon you as well as itself. I mean, poetic. And the debris field. When broken and scattered, is held up by the spiral's field. Reduces incoming damage by 15% for a duration. These stones seem strangely attuned to the vessel. That's us, by the way. We're the vessel. Jesus, that is a big hand. Well, that is the ancient limb. I'll look into that one when we... Hello. Weird purpley bit. Ah, yes, this. Beacon. Gondor calls for aid. And this one gives us a map. Or at least a full map. That we can deal with and be all like, oh, I missed a thing there, I missed a thing there, so on and so forth. You can see that there are some places I've gone to and not been able to do anything with. Stupid racks. Attacking and dashing consumes force. Without force, these actions cannot be used. Cannot be moved by will be moved by force. Freaking waxing poetic up here. Oh wait, it needs to smash you. And you. Some of these creatures do just have a... I was going to go into this, and then I reworded myself, apparently. Some creatures have more HP. More HP means they cannot be immediately absorbed. Also, red attacks cannot be absorbed. Yeah, case in point. Now take a little bit of their HP. And that was a hunt point gained, which are those red Who's-a-Badoozits, which will allow us to get these monsters' abilities. So let's see. Frantic. Grow to gain. Gently pushes on nearby vulnerable surfaces, revealing hidden paths. An amalgam of beings formed into one another and out of a chunk of rock. The dampness of the cavity was detrimental to the process of all formations. In their haste to rush forward, they can be easily tripped during a sharp turn. So yeah, we could get the gently push on nearby vulnerable surfaces, revealing hidden paths ability. I guess that'd be good if you're not actively searching them out. Then you can be all like, oh hey, there's this thing. But now, we found our first bit of armor. Prickly Weeper Chest. This will increase health and force. And if we wore the full set, we can get bonuses from equipping the frail arm. The skin maker saw the potential in what the cavity's dead ones could have been. Prickly, yet no less beautiful. Perhaps another will recognize it as well. And hey, we can even see it on our body. Freaking, I love that. It's full-on 3D paper doll effect. I believe when I had first been playing this, one of the first things I pointed out, it feels like and kind of looks like a full 3D realized Vigil, The Longest Night. Which is still one of my favorite Metroidvania games that came out as of late. I really need to replay Vigil. Knock, knock. Oh yeah, they were going to ambush me. Might as well use this breath. Smash the heads open. Top that. Right. Rude. Free volatile eye. Now, part of me actually really wants to run back to the surrogate. Not just because, you know, we clearly have enough to level at least once, but because there is a thing that we can do more unformed shit. Twin Fangs. Special attack, leap forward, dealing damage. Fangs taken from elsewhere, chiseled and sharpened by a careful artisan. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Taking this. Stop living. There we go. I think we just picked up, yes, Prickly Weeper Hands. Will further increase our health and force. Generally speaking, I think all of this armor, if it's the same, if it's the same kind of armor, it'll simply say the same things. Let's see, how far up am I? I think. Ow. And that is that thing hunted. Can't get up there yet. Oh wait, no I can. I'm just an idiot. Come on. Ah! Damn blasted freaking heckin'. Bastards. And then the legs. 3% to health, 6% to force. And again, I don't know if it gives me the the additional bonus from the trait without the trait, but I'm not too nonplussed about it. I think I can. Well, let me go this way first. I want to say that there's something else I can get around here. Or that was just that. I must have played through this tutorial thing at least thrice at this point. I still don't remember everything that goes on with it. Hi, jerk. That's another hunt point. It's not just those that give us hunt points either. But those are the only ones that I... Oh no. No, I remember. Okay, never mind. There are going to be other enemies that are going to give us hunt points. Just that, as usual, they will get harder and harder with time. Whoa. We are wrong. A mistake. My body. It shouldn't look like this. I can feel it. I know it. My thoughts, my words, they come from a dead thing. My cursed breath. Life forced into unwilling dirt. Let's open this path up. Okay, give me my mass. Now, I think is a good time to run back to the Who's'em Doozy. Because there are things I want to get. Namely, more health. That would be a good start. Oh no, I think I'm going to continue going the path of getting all the goddamn focus I can. At least for the now. Focus is just one of those things you never really want to be without. Could I have just used one of those Who's'em Doozits to just teleport here? Yes. Did I wanna? Nah. Two more into force. I want to put at least 1 inch of strength so that we can start doing more damage. Gently pulls on, repelling an attack. That's right. It's gonna seem weird, but I want this trait. And it keeps on recommending that I get this. After failing, and this might be good. So if I fail, I take 25% less. You know, that's not that bad. And it does get stronger, but we require more hunt points in order to do that. Alright, so, Dar, what is the big deal about being able to walk slowly? Well, mostly this. Yep, that just crumbles underneath our weight. But so it comes back. Some things are affected by how fast that you go. Don't quite like whatever noise is going on in the background there besides my stippy steps. Maul sword. Ah, damn it. It's dexterity and resonance. But it's a fast weapon, pretty comparable to my axe, for lack of a better word. Capable of throwing vulnerable prey forward, causes significant poise damage to resistant prey. What seems to be the second attempt of an artisan at perfecting their art. Yeah, I need 4 dexterity, 2 resonance in order to wield this weapon. Ah, shit. Well, luckily. Luckily, that's the thing that happened. I'm gonna keep going. Tutorial stuff, might as well get through it. I can't just... Part of me is tempted to pump all those unformed fingers and whatnot so that I can... Oh, wait, why am I going this way? So I can get a couple more levels. Sorely tempted, so just so I can use something that can be a little bit stronger. Ah, damn it, Grayfield. Always hoping that it's Ow. Always hoping that it's not a debris field, but a who's it? So good with words. Have I ever? How do I get up there? Right, this way. Completely forget about having already gone that way. It's kind of a concern with me that I'd rather not have to return to the tutorial area anytime soon. I know I might have to if I really want to get whatever other secrets that they might have, but for the now, I'd rather not. And I really want to get that other weapon, the axe, the maul sword? Fruit. So rude. Alright, is it this way? Another blood metal splinter. Yep. There's the same thing as that other blood metal we had gotten. Except, you know, probably a little worse. Debris field. Wonder why that section of the map is just not revealed. It bugs me, I will not lie. I want to say up we go some more. Hi, Jan. What you doing over there? Also, what's with all these eyes? Traits and hunts. Destroying challenge prey to gain their hunt point. Invest hunt points into traits from inside the circuit to unlock their power. Traits are acquired by destroying prey using absorb. Greater challenges, greater rewards. And yes, there is a thing. I just want to grab this first. Yoink. There we go. You can probably keep a goddamn counter about how many times I'm going to end up backdashing instead of activating something as I play through this game. If we up resonance, it does increase our damage. Oh, because the mall is CCE. Okay. Well, I want to try to use that sword when I can, so. Sod it. And yes, I'm still bugged by... damage. Not damage. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, probably because whatever the hell... it's over here? I officially have no clue. Ow. Alright. Did I need to do that? No. Was it going to bug me? Yes. Darn it. Most of what I'm going to find here off of it is going to be nails and debris fields and whatnot. They have their uses. I'm probably just not going to make use of them. Screw it. I'm going to pop a couple of those so I can maybe get my resonance up one more time. Yeah. All I need to worry about is dexterity. Ow. Not a strong enough weapon. Ah, timing. Double timing. Whew. Try down here first. Aha. Now, as a Motley Pearl. Motley Pearls we use to re-stat our character. Wow. Super rude. And the bellow mace. We can equip multiple weapons. It's not like we have a weight system in this game. Big frick. Let's see. The Motley Pearl can be used in a circuit to extract hunt points from a trait. An expression of mingling of the parent and the other. It tugs gently on the essence of things. And then... bellow mace. That looks like a mouth. Very slow, though. Deals heavy damage with increased stagger power to prey. Put together by an amateur with a strong aversion to mouths. Now, I recall using the bellow mace. It's a pretty damn good weapon, but it is like any great weapon in like a Souls-like. You're gonna have to be a little bit patient when using it. Damn it. Do that thing again. Ah, no, I just hadn't been down here. Hi, little guy. New prey found. Ooh, I want that. Yoink. I don't recall if I ever got that in one of the various attempts of playing this / recording this. Oh well. Ow. Ow. That's not even my own hubris or anything. That's just me getting dumb. Try and shame these guys don't attack me. Oh god, it's one of these though. I don't think I've successfully ever managed to get one of those dudes. Do I just need to kill one of those, or do I need to... I guess some prey just don't have anything. Which makes sense if you can't possibly, if you can't absorb some of them. Another wretch. Wretches are officially the bane of my existence. Ah. Gloriously anatomical one. Ooh, I am disgusted by my disgusting brethren. How dare they attack one such as you? It's not your fault they are misshapen and disgusting. Let's stomp this pitiful place together, but first you will need to get past the biggest ugly of them all. Break through and suck my face! Right after I do that. Because God help me, I ain't gonna face off against something big and ugly without activating whatever pointages I have. Could refund those for now, but I don't know exactly how much I never like refunding an ability that I don't know whether or not I have a purpose to use for anymore. And B, I really don't like urge to just find that rising. But beyond that, I also really just don't like not knowing how much of a particular item I have to refund stuff with. Kind of like the respecking item in Elden Ring in that regard. There's a lot of eyes. A lot of eyes in the stalactites. Incoming message from Big Giant Head. Hey, a boss fight. Stop that. Oh. Hey, rude. Not me trying to do this fight entirely with only absorptions. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, he has a phase 2. Is it a Souls-like if the enemy doesn't have a phase 2? Do your hand stop. And yes, we can move through the shield. Who needs to do that when you can just smash him? I love how you can get a lot of emotion from a character just by its movement. Ardor increases the amount of mass gained from defeated foes up to 100%. Ardor is gained by crushing or absorbing prey. Ardor is lost upon taking damage. A stirring appetite, a taste for more. So yeah, that number up with our health now, that's Ardor. That increases how much we get in mass from enemies. And if I recall correctly, it doesn't work on... doesn't get effective... does not affect, rather, bosses. Why am I going that way? Also, I'm just realizing the eyes attached to the stalactites. The stalactites are likely formed out of tears. I don't know, that's a neat touch if I had, you know, thought about it. I think that's a lot forward, which means that this is a path I can't go yet. Keyword yet. Oh, chiseled one, look what I found for you in the meantime. More followers to serve and bask in your perfection. This one is Boulderhead. It doesn't say much, but if I tell it to do something, it usually does. And this is the other Boulderhead. It doesn't say much, but look how well I painted its misshapen face. I call them Boulderheads because their heads kind of look like boulders. I don't think they get it, though. You must be heading to the palace. That's where all the other finely crafted rocks are, like you. There's a left in Lithic that can take us there, away from the broken sky. Let me come with you, and I promise to be helpful. You'll see. Yeah, I don't fully trust Yawn. Anything that is like immediately subservient to you is questionable, if you ask me. So wait, if that was that, oh. Yeah, see, we'll be coming back here at another point when I can, like, reach my hand into those places. There's us, and there's our, I'm gonna guess, penultimate goal. So yeah, there's just this massive vortex of red and squigglies in the sky. I don't know what that's about. I imagine it's something like our character, the vessel, is going to try to absorb it. When your vessel is destroyed, you lose all ardor, and the lost vessel reforms where it's shattered. Destroying the lost vessel mends the current vessel and returns half of your lost ardor. Discarded, it can no longer be worn, but there is still value in its flesh. Ugh. Ah, damn it. I need more dexterity so I can wield that sword. Wondering whether or not I should go back a little ways and just, oh yeah. There is thing. Get thing. Get other thing. Oh god, you got hit points. Oh. New prey. Also, I suppose we should look at the other prey. Legend Year. In the dim quietness, the breath eventually gave birth to new beings, lesser than those first formed in the din. The breath is finite. Its potency is fading. Soon there will be no newborns. Capable of attacking both from distance and close-up, the choice is yours on where to face them. Repelling grants a limited time stacking damage increase lost upon taking damage. That's pretty bitchin'. And yeah, you can see where this is our bosses. Gain the ability to build up Ardor. Amalgam. The sky broke and breath dispersed throughout, its gift forced upon the world, permeating it with thoughts. Down below, the cavity was submerged in a liquid, disrupting the planting of breath in its substances. Developing forms carried away from their growing minds by the running flow, their barely formed shapes inhabited by the minds of many, united in the misery of the old pain. That said, I don't think we're supposed to be down here, so let's go back on up to the amalgam. This thing. And, can't grow. Oh no, I can grow again. That dude gave me like 140. It's tempting. But I'm probably going to do a little bit of grinding off video. So for now, we're going to go ahead and call an episode. I'm really looking forward to playing more of this, because it seems promising, and again, it has that beautifully grotesque setting about it, and I can't wait to experience more of it. He says, not knowing what the hell else that there really is in this. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're going to enjoy this series as much as I hope to enjoy playing it. If you want to support the channel, consider dropping a like, commenting, subscribing. All help out the channel. Really pushes YouTube to be all like, hey, look at this idiot. And lets you know whenever the hell I upload something, which is currently 3 times a day, 6 days a week, because I have no life. And if you want to support the channel in a financial fashion, I have a bevy of links down in the description below. Every little bit helps. So roof over my head, food in my belly, goes to replacing eyewear and clothes and whatnot, and goes to upgrading my PC whenever I have the extra dosh, as well as to play video games for the channel. Thank you everyone so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.